Hello and welcome back to Best Bets. I'm Matt O'Leary, joined by Newsday's Joe Manniello. Joe, how you doing today?
Doing good, Matt. How are you?
Doing pretty good. So last week, Joe, I went 3-2, bringing my record to 17-23. You went 4-1, a real solid week, going up to 25-15.
Yeah, it was a good week. Got a late cover there by the Giants, but it was a weird game. So
Yeah, that definitely.
yeah, it was a backdoor cover, but it wasn't really because they were like in it the whole way, and then some fluky plays there. So
Yeah, that one definitely helped. As I had the Lions in that one, and Joe had the Giants. So with that, we're gonna get right into Week 9 slate. We'll start with the Jets and the Dolphins. Spread in this one is 3 points. Who do you like in this one, Joe?
yeah, so the Jets are favored by 3. I think the line was open at 5.5, and then the Dolphins played well Monday night in Pittsburgh. They had a 14-0 lead, and they covered as 14-point dogs. They've actually covered 3 straight games. My first thought was to take the Jets because I've been picking against the Dolphins almost the whole year. But I'm going to take the Dolphins getting 3 at home. Well, mainly because the Jets, it's just the whole Jamal Adams thing with the trade and Le'Veon Bell being on the trade block supposedly. And then there's just so much clubhouse confusion. And I mean, Adam Gase, when he got this job with the Jets, you figured he'd go back there and be the better team, but who knows? I mean, the Dolphins, Fitzpatrick is playing. Maybe he'll be motivated to beat the Jets. So I just feel like the Jets shouldn't be favored by 3 over anybody, especially on the road. And I liked them a lot last week against Jacksonville, and they barely showed up, except for that great opening drive. So I really don't like this game at all. I wish I didn't have to pick it, but I'll pick the Dolphins. I think it's a low-scoring game, maybe hopefully 10-9. So I'll take the 3 points.
All right. If this was at 5.5 still, I think I'd agree with you and go with the Dolphins. But at 3 points, I think I like the Jets in this one. They've played extremely lousy over the last couple of weeks, but I just think that Adam Gase is going to be motivated going back to Miami where he just came from, and I think the team's going to play better. Just looking at the two teams on paper, the Jets have the better team. I know that with everything that went terribly wrong over the last couple of weeks, but I don't know. With the 3 points, I think I got to go with the Jets reluctantly.
That's probably the safer pick. It's just that the Jets. I say the same thing about Gase. It's like, is the team even going to be motivated for him? Like, I don't get the impression that they're going to go let's win this game for Coach Gase. So I don't know. I mean, he hasn't impressed me at all. I know you're not a fan.
No.
And I mean, I still can't believe they beat the Cowboys. So if they hadn't beaten them, it would have been 0-7 versus 0-7, which would have been really funny. But I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins, they've covered 3 in a row. They've actually. I don't know. Everyone says they're tanking, but they haven't played that bad. So who knows?
Yeah, they've definitely been in these games, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was a close one. But I'm going to go with the Jets this week.
Yep.
How about on Monday night, the Giants and the Cowboys? Cowboys are favored by 7 points. Who do you like?
It's almost the exact scenario when they played the Jets. I think it was a 7-point spread or 7.5. Same building, only a few weeks later. I like the Giants to cover. I think the Cowboys will win. I just think it's a few too many points. Cowboys are off a bye. They crushed the Eagles a couple weeks ago. Obviously, the better team. But I think the Giants. I don't think the Giants are as bad as 2-6. They're not a good team, but I don't think they're that bad. And I think Jones and Barkley will make enough plays to keep this close. At home rivalry game. In a lost season, I think players get up for these kind of games. So I think it'll be a close enough game where the Giants can cover the big number, maybe like a 24-20 kind of game or 27-23. I think the Giants can definitely keep it within 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So I'll take the 7.
Okay, yeah, for me with the Cowboys coming off the bye, essentially having 15 days to prepare for this game, I think that they're going to give Daniel Jones a little bit of a tougher time. I know Sam Darnold was able to go down the field and put up some points against them, but I just think that, like you said, the Cowboys definitely the better team. I think this is a game where it's going to be close for the first 3 quarters or so, and then the Cowboys are going to put it on a little bit in the fourth. I think you're looking at a 10-point difference, maybe 27-17, something like that. But I just like this Cowboys team overall a lot more than the Giants, and I don't know. I'm leaning more Cowboys in this one this week.
Gotcha.
All right, so for our game of the week, we are going to go with the Ravens and the Patriots. The Pats are favored by 3.5. Who do you like in this one, Joe?
Yeah, Patriots are giving 3.5, right?
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, I think the line actually opened around 5, and it's down because I feel like people think the Ravens are better than they are. I mean, they see Lamar Jackson, and he's running for 1,000 yards a game, and everyone thinks, oh wow, he's the next Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, and I mean he's a great player. But I also think people, believe it or not, are actually underestimating how good the Patriots are, because everyone says, oh, they haven't played anyone. Look at some of the quarterbacks they played, 8-0, but they're beating Luke Falk and all these no names. So I think the Patriots on primetime national stage will have an extra motivation to show everyone just how great this defense is. I like the Patriots a lot, given 3.5. I think the number should be a little bit higher. Ravens are off a bye, and Harbaugh has beaten Belichick a couple times in the playoffs, but he's 3-6 all time against Belichick, and Belichick is known for stopping young quarterbacks. I have a guy at PointsBet who supplies some information for me for Newsday. I asked him what's Belichick's record against first-year and second-year quarterbacks, and they've won 21 straight games against quarterbacks in their first and second year, including 3 in a row actually with Jones, Darnold, and Mayfield. I think 5 this year, Luke Falk and somebody else. So I just trust Belichick. The Patriots secondary with the McCourty twins and Stephon Gilmore. I think they'll shut down the Browns receivers. And I think what they'll do is they'll take away Lamar Jackson's run game. So they're going to make him beat them through the air. And even though he's improved as a passer this year, I just don't see him doing it enough. And I don't think the Patriots will blow them out. I think it'll be like a Justin Tucker 4 field goal kind of game. I see like a 23-16 Patriot win. I think the Patriots, I've said on Twitter, I think they might go 16-0. I mean, I don't see anyone beating them at the way they're playing on defense right now. So I think people are overestimating how good the Ravens are. Their defense isn't that great. And unless Jackson just goes crazy, I just can't see the Patriots losing. So Patriots minus 3.5, and that's actually my second best bet of the week.
Okay, yeah, I'm in lockstep with your logic right there. I just think with the young quarterback, and you gave the number, I didn't realize it was 21 straight. That's just insane. But
yeah, it's the longest streak in NFL history.
Yeah, so I too am going to go with the Patriots at 3.5. I think if the number was maybe 5.5, I'd be a little bit more skeptical. But at 3.5, I like the Patriots in this one. Their defense is just so tremendous. They're on a historic pace. And like you said, I don't think people are giving them enough credit for that defense. This is a real solid team. And you make a great point. I don't know who's beating them. They very well could go 16-0 this year.
Yeah, I mean, they had the Cowboys, Eagles, and Texans left. So, I mean, those aren't good teams. So, I mean, who knows if they really want to go 16-0, but at the same time, it's not like they're going to try to lose games. So, I think, it might happen. And then I think the Niners are in the same kind of boat. No one's giving them enough respect, and look how great they are, the defense.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. How about a best bet of the week, Joe?
All right, best bet. So every week when I look at the lines for the following week, I'm always hoping there's 1 or 2 games that pop out to me, and because I always want to lock up that lock of the week early on. So I think an airplane's passing there. Sorry. Maybe I should take the Jets. To me, Packers minus 3.5 at the Chargers popped out immediately. I think that's a great, not only best lock of the week, maybe lock of the year. Anyone who goes to play at the Chargers, it's like a home game, and the Packers are one of the most loyal fan bases. So they should outnumber any remaining Charger fans 3-1, or maybe more 4-1. And I just think Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, the whole team is just clicking right now. And the offense is the 6-2 against the spread. The Chargers are 2-6 against the spread. They just fired their offensive coordinator, Ken Wisenhunt, after barely beating the Bears because of a missed field goal. And I think the Chargers are a mess. And I think the Packers are obviously one of the better teams in the NFC. I don't think they're as good as the Niners and Saints, but they do have Aaron Rodgers, obviously. So right. I just love the Packers in this game. I can't see this being a close game, especially with it being basically a home game. And I just love the Packers minus 3.5.
Joe, we're on the same wavelength again. I too have the Packers as my best bet, for pretty much all the same reasons you said. I think the Packers are going to put up big points this week, and the Chargers, they've just been so underwhelming. I know that they won for me last week, but this is just the underwhelming team, and Aaron Rodgers should be able to put up a ton of points. Like you said, in LA, that's basically a home game for the visitors every single week. There's no home field advantage at all for the Chargers. I just think Aaron Rodgers goes off again, so give me the Packers too.
And another reason I like the Packers too is that the Vikings played earlier. So if they win, they got to 7-2, and the Packers are 7-1. And you figure the Niners are going to beat the Cardinals, they'll be 8-0, and the Saints are 7-1 on a bye. So it's like these wins count because every win is going to go closer to home field. So the Packers will be motivated even extra, to stay above the NFC standings.
Absolutely. So how about an upset this week? Who do you like?
All right. There's a few underdogs that I think could not only cover but win. I like the Jaguars. Excuse me, Jaguars in London. I think they're going to cover there and probably win. There's a couple other ones. But one that stands out to me that you might not think about. Most people might think, "Oh, this guy's crazy." Tampa Bay Bucks, who I do not like to pick at all. I don't like Jameis Winston. He's too erratic. Getting 6 or 6.5. You can check. I think it's 6 or 6.5 at Seattle. Now, Seattle's definitely the better team. But if you look, if you pick, I have to pick every game every week for the Newsday column.
Right.
And when you realize, you're watching these games on Red Zone, I'm paying close attention, trying to get reads on these teams. What I realized about Seattle, even over the years, as good as they are, Wilson's great, Carroll's a great coach, normally a good defense, not really this year. They always have these weird games at home where they don't always beat teams by more than they should beat the Bucks by 7 to 10 points. They're not worried about the Bucks, but they always play these close games. This year at home, they're 0-4 against the spread. They beat the Bengals by 1 in Week 1,
right?
And they beat the Rams by 1 on Thursday night. And the other two games, they got crushed by the Saints. Even though it was a 6-point loss, it was more like it was a 2-score game the whole way. And then they lost at home 2 weeks ago to the Ravens by 14, I think. So they're not a dominant team at home as much as they used to be. And I think they're going to win the game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bucks actually won. Winston and Mike Evans and Godwin, I think they're going to have a lot of success against that secondary. And that's desperate team. I mean, they're not going anywhere. It's a 2-5, I think. And I just see it being like a shootout, like a 30-27 kind of game. So I love getting those 6 points. And I think it'll be a close game in the fourth quarter, and a lot of people will be surprised.
Yeah, I just pulled it up now for you, Joe. The line opened at 6. It's at a 5.5 right now.
Oh, 5.5?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish it was 6. All right.
That's all right. For me, I'm going to go, I think this is a little bit on a limb. I'm going to go with the Broncos +3 against the Browns. I just think that Cleveland is reeling. I don't know if you saw today with Baker Mayfield yelling at the reporters. I mean, they've been almost as much of a disappointment as the Jets have this year. I mean, the Cleveland's expectations were obviously much higher than the Jets, but both their second-year quarterbacks seem to take a little bit of a step back. Coaches haven't looked that great either. And I just think, the Broncos, they play really tough at home. And I think this is going to be a really close game. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if the Broncos found a way to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I get the logic because the Browns have been a mess, but I picked them to win the Super Bowl, which right now looks like a silly pick, but I looked at the schedule even when they were getting crushed on Monday night against the Niners, and I said they're going to go 2-5. But if you look at their schedule, they can win 7 of these next 8 games. I mean, they played the Steelers twice. They play the Broncos, the Bills, Cardinals, Dolphins. They play a bunch of bad teams. So I think that I get the pick, but I'm picking the Browns just because I feel like if they can't win this game against a guy making his first NFL start, Brandon Allen, then just forget about it. So I think they'll show up. But I think it'll be close. Like you said, Denver's a tough place to play, and they have a good defense, but I think the Mayfield hopefully will make a couple plays and win the game.
All right. So
even for my sake.
Yeah, hopefully for your sake. That's absolutely right. So just to do a quick run through on the Jets and the Dolphins, I got the Jets -3. Joe is on the Dolphins +3. For the Giants and the Cowboys on Monday night, I got the Cowboys -7. Joe is on the Giants +7. We both are on the Patriots in the game of the week, Pats -3.5. We are both on the Packers for our best bet of the week, Packers -3.5. For the underdog bet, he's going for the Bucks +5.5, and I am going with the Broncos +3. Another week in the books, Joe. Thanks for coming on with me.
All right, Matt. Great. Thank you.